So next up, we have a new song from our boys ASTRO. It's called Knock, 널 찾아가. So in case you don't know who ASTRO is a 6-member boy group from the company Fantasio. And Fantasio has Wikimiki and Ongsungu as well. And Fantasio, I think traditionally was an actors company. So a lot of actors. And then a few years ago, they decided to try to do music. And so they did like a group called like Surprise and had like a few actors in it. And they were trying to, I think the concept was to pretty much make an idol group, quote unquote, with actors. And it was pretty much like a marketing ploy for them to say like, oh, these are really good looking like idol group, but it turns out they're all actors. And so I think they maybe put out like one song, and then it just became like everybody went on their own paths to do acting. But from that company, they have these groups. So ASTRO has 6 members: MJ, Jinjin, Chaeonu, Moonbin, Rocky, and Sana. And the song was also released on May 4th, the same day as Taeyeon's song. And it is the lead single off their EP, Gateway. And Rocky and Jinjin participated in writing the song, I imagine, from the rap portions, because they are the rappers. So the song is about trying to find somebody that they like or love. And, you know, chasing after this person and knocking on their door and trying to find them. So it's this love song where it's like, if I have you, everything is great and every day is exciting and we were amazing and we looked beautiful together, kind of thing. And then in the pre, it goes like, but I miss you and I want you and you are in my dream and I'm trying to find you. And that's like the Starry Night kind of reference that they have, which leads into the galaxy theme that they have. So it's like a typical love song. I think the lyrics are, you know, like with most songs, they're love songs. It's just how do you phrase it and how do you write it in a way that's a great metaphor or analogy. And in this case, they used a lot of like dreams and stars and alternate universe kind of imagination kind of thing. But I personally really like this song. I think ASTRO is playing in that realm of like, it's K-pop boy band idol, but it's a little less like intense production, EDM, more of like singability and melodic in that sense. Not saying that they don't have a performance or anything. It's just sonically a little lighter, which I personally prefer because there are other groups who are so heavy on the EDM and so heavy on the production that it actually is very difficult for me to listen through to. But this song I thought was like very easy and pleasant on the ears. And I'm really, you know, I'm sure I've talked about it before, but I'm really always excited when I see these guys come back because I've seen them since they debuted. And I remember sitting there, I think it was like Inkigayo on SBS or Music Bank, and not knowing who they were. But they came on stage, because what happens is like when you're at these music shows, everybody is doing rehearsals, and like at KBS, everybody will sit there. I don't know why. I sleep in my room, in my dressing room. But all the other idol groups, they'll all sit there and watch everybody's performance from beginning to end. But I think I was watching probably at Inkigayo. I don't know. Or oh no, it was MBC, Umak Jungshin, Music Core. That's where it was. They were rehearsing a few steps before me, so I went downstairs to wait. And as I was waiting, they performed. And my friends were their choreographers for it. My choreographers were their team at that time. So I was like watching them. I was like, oh wow, they're really good. Like they're brand new, but they have great energy and they work really hard and they dance like crazy. So if you guys don't know, like Rocky and Moonbin too, they're like crazy dancers. They dance so intensely that like as you watch, you're just like, how does your, like, are your bones gonna break? Because mine would break. Mine would just snap in half, but theirs don't. I don't know. Maybe they're not human. Maybe they're Terminators, cyborgs, mayhaps. Anyways, all to say, I got to get closer to them like over the years as we promoted, and then like Jinjin, he featured on Can't Help Myself when I was doing the music shows. This is 17, 16, 17, I don't know. And that's when we got close, but over the past few years we've stayed in touch, and we'll grab a drink every once in a while. But they're like the nicest kids, and I saw them when I was promoting Honestly in Korea. I did like one radio show or two, and they were on the same show with me, so we talked and caught up for a while. But super nice kids, super hardworking, and it's always just good to see good people doing well. So if you don't know ASTRO as a group, you may know of Eunwoo, one of their members, because he's literally called in Korea 얼굴 천재. If you type him into like Naver or something, like it comes up as 얼굴 천재, and that literally means face genius. And the reason they call him that is to say that he's incredibly good looking. He is a very good looking dude. But he's been acting a lot. He's been on a lot of reality shows. He's been doing a lot of different things outside of ASTRO. But it's also really cool to see that, you know, ASTRO is staying together and they're still promoting together, and they are still one unit. Because I think what is hard is when you have one member that stands out doing like one thing more than other members, it's hard for people to like kind of stay on good terms and stuff. There are plenty of groups, like I won't name names or anything, but you guys probably know. But there are plenty of groups where one particular member does really well on a reality show or in acting, or he or she's incredibly attractive, so they do all these endorsements or something, and the other members are kind of stuck, like just kind of waiting and don't have work, but this one member will have all the work kind of thing. And I think that's definitely like still stands true for some groups these days. But what happens is those groups tend to split and fall apart, or they break up, or they get really, really onto bad terms with each other. But from my interactions with these guys and like having spoken to them, like, and hung out with them on different occasions in different pairings of them, like they all seem to like really respect each other and like enjoy working together, which is great to see. So I'm always excited and I'm always cheering on ASTRO. So y'all keep doing your thing. I'm proud of you guys. So yeah. So yeah, anyways, that was ASTRO's knock. Support them. Super nice kids. I spoke with Jinjin 3 days ago, actually. And they're just promoting, busy working. And we're going to catch up and grab a meal when I get back to Korea. So yeah, man, that's it.
그리고 오늘 무대에 같이 해주는 친구가 있는데요. 바로 아스트로의 진진입니다. 와!
안녕하세요. 아스트로의 진진입니다.
예.
파트너 평가
100점 만점에 한 57점
57.
곱하기 3 그러면 171점인가? 나 수학 잘했어. 잘했지? 알파고 따로 없네요. 네. 아니 진짜 너무 잘해서 그래서 제가
감사합니다.
아스트로 무대들도 보면서 막 한번 같이 했으면 좋겠다, 재밌겠다 싶어서 한번 부탁했죠.
열심히 하는 아스트로 되겠습니다. 파이팅.
아스트로의 안무 수위라고 해야 되나?
네.
하고 제 거를 보면 거의 비슷해요.
비슷해요, 맞아요.
비슷해요. 왜 웃어? 왜 웃어?
맞아요, 비슷해요.
왜 웃어?
비슷해요.
아니 저는 이거고 여기는 뭐 그쵸? 막 비슷하죠.
별로.
네. 전 솔직히 안무를 보면서 제가 호흡이 딸려. 그냥 쳐다보기만 해도
숨가빠.
네, 진짜 막 제 폐가 아파요. 앉아서 보고 있는데 근데 뭐
기억나시는지 모르겠지만 오셔서 투표 해주셨을 때
네.
기대되는 아이돌의 아스트로
제가 그랬어요? 2012년 가장 기대되는 아이돌은 아스트로가 매우 많이 기대가 됩니다.
이 친구 너무 잘한다고.
데뷔 때부터 아스트로를 되게 잘하는 것 같아서 저는 기대가 많이 됩니다. 나 까먹으면 안 돼.
네.
나 까먹으면 안 돼. 까먹을 것 같아.
왜 까먹어요? 그러니까 나오기 전부터 이제 피처링 제이가 들어와서 저는 개인적으로 듣고 있었거든요. 자작곡이라고 들어서 저는 솔직히 진짜 깜짝 놀랐어요. 그리고 형이 여름을 날려줄 약간 시원한 되게 그런 노래니까 저는 진짜 듣자마자 베스트라고. 그러니까
맞다가 돈 줄게.
커피.
커피 사줄게. 예. 이번에 지금 활동하고 있는 노래는요, 못 참겠어라는 자작곡인데요. 진진이가 말한 것처럼 더운 여름에 약간 그 더위를 시원하게 없애줄 수 있는 그 쿨한 팝락 노래인데요. 여행 다니실 때, 드라이빙 하실 때, 그냥 스트레스 풀고 싶으실 때 못 참겠다 하면서 들으시면 약간 많이 풀리지 않을까 싶습니다. 저는. 네.
이거 처음이 초성으로
네.
힌트를 이렇게 주셨잖아요.
네.
가장 기억에 남는
전 진짜 개인적으로 너무 웃었던 거는 뭉친 근육. 생각도 못했던 막 뭉친 근육이라고 하니까 이거 뭐지? 이건 괜찮은데 뭉친 근육을 풀어주겠어. 막 그런 노래.
대박.
그리고 또 하나는 막차 갔어.
막차
막차 갔어도 되게 재밌었던 것 같고.
저는 미치겠어인 줄 알고
네,
있었거든요.
많은 분들이 미치겠어.
미치겠어. 못 참겠어.
아니었어요.
못 참겠어였어요.
야.